Here's some differences between Luka's signature shoe, which is the Jordan Luka 4, and Luka's outdoor budget shoe, which is the Luka 77. So the Luka 4 retails for 130 bucks, which I think is a pretty good price, and the Luka 77 retails for 100 bucks, which is a really nice price. The Luka 77 is also specifically made for outdoor use. So for the outsole, the rubber is a lot harder, and you can see that the grooves are a lot thicker as well. However, the Luka 4 doesn't seem that bad for outdoor use either. We have a herringbone traction pattern. The grooves are thinner than the Luka 77. However, the Luka 4 rubber is also pretty hard, and there are a lot of grooves, so you should be okay on an outdoor court. As for the cushioning, you can see the air zoom unit here in the forefoot with this really weird orientation which goes parallel to the shoe, and they're both bottom loaded and you can't really feel it too well. They also do have an ISO plate. Here in the 77 you can see it right over here. And here in the Luka 4, you can see the ISO plate right here as well. For the cushion, the Luka 4 is using Cushlon, and it's a lot softer than the Luka 77. And also, it has way better court feel. You feel way lower to the ground in the Luka 4s. And here in the Luka 77, it still has pretty good court feel, but it is higher up off the ground. And the foam is actually a good amount stiffer. For the upper, the Luka 4 actually has a lot of embroidered parts as well. And you can see that it's getting a little bit dirty, but it's actually a lot softer and a lot more minimal than the Luka 77. The Luka 77 definitely feels cheaper because it is a cheaper shoe. We can see the synthetic suede material here in the toe box, and we basically have a lino weave material here on the sides, and it just feels a lot more sturdy and also a lot more supportive than the Luka 4. I haven't had any issues so far as support goes from the actual upper of the Luka 4. However, the Luka 77 just feels a little bit more supportive and a little bit more sturdy. So which shoe would you pick? The Luka 4 or the Luka 77? And what do you think about the $30 price difference?